getting it. I'm just getting it. Well, hey y'all from the farm. So I'm standing out here in my lazy garden today because it is a beautiful day. However, the wind is blowing really hard today. Tomorrow it's not going to be as warm as today, but then it's going to get warm again and it's going to be near 80 degrees after that. But I'm standing out here next to the peach trees and they are pretty much in full bloom and getting some really pretty leaves on it. We've got a lot of the, I guess you call them carpenter bees, maybe? Yeah, carpenter bees that drill wood. But they're out here and, ooh, I see, I don't know what that is. It looks like a hornet. Ugh. I don't know what that is flying around. But I'm also starting to see a lot of honeybees out here pollinating these trees. So that is always a good thing. Now, we had the tornadoes to come through, and you know that about 3 miles from me is where it took the brunt of the damage. And there were some fatalities. It was headed into Clanton toward Chestnut Hills Farmstead, and I know that you watched their video where they actually got in their truck and left rather quickly. Brooke was on the phone with me when the warning came over and was saying, get in your storm shelter right now, and I was actually running and trying to get in there. Here in the lazy garden, you can see that it pretty much, if you see where I had the tarps, where I had tarped in here, they're just kind of everywhere. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, back there. Okay. So the tarps are just kind of everywhere, and I've got to get out here and get that cleaned up. But I also want to thank you for your prayers for kind of watching over us during the storms, and also for the prayers for my sweet grandson to go through his surgery. All is well there. And I have been the past couple of days kind of nose to the grindstone with everything else going on and taking care of the animals. It's also tax season, and somebody has to do those tax receipts and doing all the data entry. I was a little bit behind on that. Typically, I would need to do that every month and key those in, but I had gotten a little bit behind with everything, so I just kind of had to get that done. Therefore, you didn't see a lot of me on Facebook or YouTube for the past couple of days. So today, I'm kind of out here looking in this lazy garden to see what all is happening. So go with me and let's look real quick and see what is beginning to happen out here, and then we'll go from here. All right, so this is the white grapes, and honestly, I don't know why I thought all of the vines were dead, but they've got new leaves coming out. So as you can see, we've got the fence mostly up. I'm still working on it, and that's going to be a priority this week. But you can see how beautiful, look how pretty that is. I'm really excited about this. Look at this. Okay, so this grape has just grown tremendously. So now I'm actually going to have to do something different about bracing it up. So I'll be putting some more, I left all that space like in the corner there free so that I can put some braces up for grapes and blackberries. This is a blackberry here, and it's starting to put out its beautiful leaves. Excited about that. Let's go over to, this is figs, and let's just see if the figs are putting out any leaves anywhere. Oh yeah, it's alive. You know, the figs really get hammered every winter. I've got to talk to Jason at Petals and see what I can do about the fig trees being killed back to the ground every year, because this is just growth from last year. It's not even alive up there, and if it doesn't come back at the roots down here, which that looks like, I don't know. Oh, yep, there's life. I see green. Okay. But I do have more to put out in the empty spots here, so we're going to do that. I'm probably going to go and get some more figs, because I've really got to figure out how to protect these figs in the wintertime to keep them from just dying back to the ground every year. This is the white peach. I've got to clean out those boxes down there, get ready to plant again. Probably going to end up getting some more boxes this year. In the process of doing that now. Those are still good, those are still usable, but may not be usable next year. This is the Summer Prince peach, I believe is what this is. And it has been blooming, as a matter of fact. Beautiful blooms. And this is the nectarine tree. It's always beautiful. The peppermint has come back full force. So if I don't want peppermint in that box, and the holy basil came back too, look at that. But if I don't want any peppermint in that box, I'm going to have to clean the whole box out. All right, so here we have blueberries, and you can see they've been blooming. I don't know that they haven't gotten hit by a frost, though. We shall see. This one's kind of tall, but it's going to help everything having the fence around. Now, what I wanted to do today was put up my cutesy little flags to fly and go ahead and get that accomplished. But right now, let's go over and look at the apple trees. So the apple trees are inside the fence, and yes, there are some leaves starting. Yes, okay. So I believe this was the golden delicious apple, and down here is the red delicious apple. And I do see some leaves coming out on it also. That will be good. And I have more room. I have a lot more room since I fenced in now that I can use as garden. Looks like a collard plant down here. Maybe a couple of collards over there in the box. No need in wasting those. Just might have to cook those up. Now I haven't gotten in here to clean everything out, but here are some Halcinator bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, and some Gold Rush banana peppers back there. And of course, we've got the tomatoes sprouting here. And you can see that is Better Boy hybrid, the Halcinators back there, and the red snappers. And y'all, I do believe we got 100% germination on them. Those will be ready to go out in the lazy garden very soon. Well, y'all, some of y'all have been asking me about sweet Webster, and Webster is pretty much grown now. I know. Hey, Web, you've got a feather standing up, Web. Okay, so you guys know that when Webster was a baby, he or she, not sure, I don't know how to tell right now, had angel wings. And I wrapped those wings while it was a baby, and its wings are perfect now. Except for that one that has come loose. But I just wanted to show y'all Webster. Now y'all know that the other little gosling that hatched only lived for a couple of days, but Webster here, Webster overcame wryneck, splay leg, and angel wings. So, you know, I really didn't know if Webster was going to survive or not because of the wrynecks, you know, first of all. But I kept giving some good vitamins, giving them straight from the syringe down the throat. And in just a couple of days, he or she overcame the wryneck, and then the splay legs, I bandaged them with a Band-Aid and let it walk with a Band-Aid around its legs for about 2 to 3 days, and the legs straightened out. And then, of course, it developed angel wings, and I started giving more vitamins and bandaged and taped those wings down, and lo and behold, we have Webster. Who thinks it's a chicken? Hey, Web. Hey, Webby. Come on, Otis. Otis is bound and determined. Otis takes my ponytail holder out of my hair every time he gets near me. Hey. Hey, Otis. Hey, Otis. Are you being nosy? Are you being nosy? There's Stella. There's your Stella. There's your Stella. Stella, Otis is going to get you. Otis, Stella is messing with you. Otis usually gets Stella away really quickly. Otis is very lovable, y'all. Otis does not know he's an emu yet. He thinks he's a human being. I guess that's because Otis was raised in the house. But Otis is loved. He's getting so big. Y'all look, his head's like almost the size of my hand. Just a huge little guy. Peck Stella, not me. He does love Stella, though. There is a piece of tin that is loose from the tornado, and it just made a noise and scared poor Otis. Can you see you? Yeah, you can see you. Look in the camera. You can't have this. I'm always messing with poor Otis. He loves it, though. We're going to see sweet Helen now, okay? We're gonna go see Helen now. Did Stella not want to play with you, Otis? Did Stella not want to play with you? So, Otis is a little bit jealous of me. He loves his mommy. Well, since the storms, we did have a tree that was damaged, but that was really the only thing that was damaged, was the one tree in the pasture. So let's go in the pasture. Let's go visit some other animals today. They've already eaten, but that doesn't mean that they're not gonna want more. Okay, as you can see, the tree is down right there. Of course, I think that one really needed to go, and it looks like the goats have certainly maybe had a weak spot right there. But the goats have certainly cleaned it up, so now I just have to finish cutting it down. I hear Helen. Hey Nellie, are you over here messing with Helen? Are you messing with Helen? Sweet girl. Hey Nellie, your coat sure is getting shiny. Hey boys. Hey boys. Hey sweet boys. Hey sweet boys. Hey sweet boy. Hey Oakley. Helen. Helen. It's not time to eat yet. I come out here to talk about you. Helen. Helen. All right, Helen. This isn't working. Helen. All right, Helen. You're just going to have to suffice for a minute. Yeah, you're just going to have to suffice for a minute. All right. Here's the thing. Helen, have you calmed down enough? Boy, she just wore me out. My pants are wet now. She has punched me and punched me and punched me, and now I've got calf slobber all over me. So, all right. Helen will go everywhere in the world I go if I just put my hand in her mouth. So right now, what we're going to try to do, because it's not time to feed her, is I'm going to try to get her to eat some starter feed. But here's what I want to talk about. So her eye is not doing very well. It does look it looked worse this morning, but she's had some medicine today. It almost looks like that some of the eye is coming off. I talked with Dr. D already, and we're working toward having surgery to remove that eye, just to keep her from having any infection. But she does not mind it. She does not mind it at all. Helen, you're going to hurt yourself. Helen, stop punching. Well, she acts like she's hungry, don't she? Let me see if I can set the camera up for a minute and let me set this camera up. Come on, Helen. Don't punch me. Here. That's not nice, Helen. That's not nice. See? All right, you gotta learn to eat. Learn to eat, Helen. Not the camera. Not the camera, Helen. You're getting a little bit too big to be punching me. Don't punch me. Y'all see her punching? I think she can see me a little bit. She knows exactly where I am. You're gonna hurt me and you both, Helen. All right, here. All right, Mama's going to have to go fix you some milk. Mama's going to have to fix you some milk. Here. You know, punching's dangerous. It gets you hurt. Here, baby. You don't like that feed, do you? There, you got you a mouthful that time. You got you a mouthful, didn't you? There you go. Now eat that. She spits it out. You are just a milk hog. You're just a milk hog. Why are you mad at me? All right, Helen, come here. Come here, baby. Good girl. Good girl. I kissed my cow. I kissed my cow. Oh. Look, Nellie is looking. Can y'all see Nellie looking? Nellie's talking about, what is going on in there? Your eye does look a whole lot better. It looks like some of that white came off. It needed washing out and some more ointment this morning, didn't it? You know, punching's not good for me or you, right? You act like you're starved. It's not time for your milk. Mama may have to feed you early, though, because you are you're getting it, ain't you, baby? Huh? You're getting it. You're just getting it. You're just getting it. This morning, her eye was so bad, but I treated it and it looks a lot better. Dr. D, though, I've been in contact with him today and we are planning now on doing surgery and just going ahead and removing that eye because it does keep an infection in it. So right now we just feel like it's no way to save it. So right now it's going to basically be saving her life. I love you, Helen, but you are getting so rambunctious, girlfriend. You are getting so rambunctious. Yeah. You have got to start eating some food to hold you off. Yes, you do. You've got to start eating some food. How do you find me? You can see. You can see. You can see. You're following me. You can see. You can see. Y'all, she knows exactly where I am. She knows exactly where I am. I think she can see a little bit. I think I better try to get out of here while the getting's good. Let's go get her some milk. She seems like she might be a little hungry. Well, there is some little boys. There's some little boys, and they're getting like little horns. Now the girls, their horns isn't coming in as fast, but there's Beauty and Coco. I hear you, boys. I hear you, boys. It's okay. Mama's coming back. Look at you up there on top of the hay. Okay, so you saw how active Helen is and how healthy Helen is. She is now taking 3 liters of milk twice a day. And at every feeding and in between feedings, I put some of the starter feed on her tongue and let her just kind of chew that. Doesn't always work out because sometimes she spits it out, sometimes she don't. And I've noticed that she's playing in it because some of it is missing out of the bowl. I can't get out of the gate. Ooh, the wind's getting rough out here. But like I was showing you, the eye is not salvageable. And we have tried so many different things, went down so many different roads. The poor calf has had so many different medications. This morning the eye looked really bad, and I went ahead and I washed it out with some eye wash and put in some antibiotic ointment and gave her some more antibiotics, and went ahead and talked to Dr. D again, and he just told me that, you know, it's going to be the inevitable. We might as well go ahead and schedule her surgery and go ahead and remove that eye so that we can at least save her life. So that's what we're going to do. Don't know exactly what day the surgery will be, but for the next 2 days, I have doctor's appointments with myself and my grandson for his post-op. So it won't be tomorrow or Friday, possibly Saturday or Sunday. Which now, transportation is another issue because she can no longer be picked up and put in the back of a truck in a big dog crate. Now she's going to have to go into a cattle trailer because she has gotten big. So here we are. We're not sure details yet. As soon as I have some details, there will be another video about, you know, what is going to happen with her. But at this point, she is so far really healthy, eating great. Just we can't keep her on medication for the rest of her life for the eyes to keep them from being infected. The right eye, yeah, it's the right eye that is the kind of the good eye. And I do believe she might have a little sight in that because she can clearly find me. If I'm really close to her, she'll run to me. Now, the left eye is the one that she is going to lose. And I may have said right eye before. If I did, I apologize. But anyway, that's where we are now. Things are changing here on the farm. We're getting some good leaves and blooms on stuff. I've got seedlings, getting them ready to go into the ground after the last frost. Otis, my friend Otis, he's getting big. Oh, Otis, I love you, Otis. He is getting so big and so beautiful and so handsome, and he's so loving. And I do love my Otis. And so he's changing. He's getting his feathers. And the birds are all chirping and singing. The carpenter bees are out flying and darting at my head. I see several wasps flying around. Honeybees are starting to pollinate stuff. Things are changing here on the farm, but it's changing for the good. The pastures are getting greener, and Helen will finally have her surgery and get her eye removed so that she can begin her healing, and hopefully she can be put into the pasture with the boys and have some cow love instead of just human touch. Oh, I can't wait. But anyway, good things here on the farm, lots of changes going on, but they're all good. They're all good. We're blessed. Grandson's getting better. We're blessed. The tornadoes missed us, and our hearts and prayers and love goes out to the victims of the tornado. It was, like I said, about 3 miles across that way. It could have been a lot worse here, but we were totally blessed. So with all the changes happening here on the farm, we hope that you guys are having great changes at your house and you feel the spring that's in the air. Y'all farm on.